Hey guys, this is Kingpin PKR 316. I got another haul video here, so we'll get right into the books. This came out last week. This is the Bryan Hitch Justice League of America. I thought it was pretty good. They got all the Justice League members in it. I got most of the covers for it. I didn't get the 1 in 100 fold out cover, but they fight Parasite in the book, but he's not the main bad guy. I think the guy is Rayo, which is a sun on that orbits Krypton, and he sends Parasite down, and like he sucks the Speed Force away from Flash, and he sucks up Green Lantern's power from his ring. So it was difficult to defeat Parasite. So he was a pretty formidable opponent for them in this book. But I guess the story will continue next time. So I thought it was pretty good. I'm going to get number 2 to see how it continues. But these are it wasn't great. I don't like it as much as Justice League, but I'll give it a few issues before I guess I could say that definitively. So this was the main cover. Now in alphabetical order, this was Aquaman. And if I put them all together, they should come out to be one scene. This is Batman. This was Cyborg. Cyborg in his new outfit and his costume. The Flash. That was a pretty cool one. I like the red with the yellow bolts coming off it. Green Lantern. Superman. Wonder Woman. And then the Joker cover. This is the Batman. This is the 1 in 25 variant for Batman Beyond #1. I read the story. It's the Batman Beyond is Tim Drake. If anybody's really into Tim Drake, out of all the Robins, this is my least favorite. This was an Androfsky 1 in 25 variant. So anybody interested in that? But I'm not going to be getting number 2, or I think I ordered number 2, but I didn't order number 3 because I wasn't into the story that much. This is Detective Comics number 41. Now I really like the artwork on this, and I was raving about this on Twitter actually, that this is the first Bat book in a year that I've liked, and who would have thought that it didn't have Batman in it. So you could see what a great supporting cast Batman has when you can put a star. Like, think about how many characters, whether you took the Incredible Hulk or even you took Wolverine, and you took these guys out of the book. I find sometimes it's hard to find a good Incredible Hulk or a good Iron Man or a good Wolverine with these characters in them. Sometimes I'll read the story and I'm like, that really wasn't a very good Incredible Hulk story. But I couldn't imagine if you took these characters out, and they almost have like no supporting cast, where Batman is full of just great characters. And this was a really good book, and Batman is not in it. I would really urge anybody who is into the Bat universe, I guess, to pick this up. This was a really good story, and I'm looking forward to the next issue. And the artwork on it is Fernando Blanco, who did a great job. And so that was like my sleeper book that I thought was really good. This is Harley Quinn and Power Girl. I wasn't sure what I should expect from this. I really wasn't expecting much, and that's pretty much what I got out of it. It's very goofy. It's kind of dopey. It's very Deadpoolish. I wasn't a big fan of it. There's the variant cover for it. I believe that's this is the Stephanie Rowe variant. So I picked this up, but I'm not expecting too much out of that. This is Wonder Woman #1, the annual. Now this finishes up the story with Donna Troy, where she defeats Donna Troy, and Donna Troy's put in jail, I believe on Olympus, and the men that helped her are with, I can't remember the guy's name who makes her costume and forges her weapons. But that's where they are, so that kind of goes into that, where she defeats Donna Troy. And there's a side story to that older woman, if you were reading this. Her name starts with a D. And, what the heck was her name? Her name was... I'm sure I'm not going to pronounce it right. Bear with me for 1 second. Derinoe, Derinoe, and she was the older woman that that got everybody to turn against Wonder Woman. And when Donna Troy came out of the clay and challenged her for the throne of the God of War, and now Donna's serving her sentence for the murder of our brothers on Olympus. So that was it was a good story. I really liked it. Good deal. So this was the next issue. This is the new costume. And now we're on to the next story, which was I enjoyed this. Now I just got if anybody who knows, I get my books from DCBS, and I get my solicitations. So 2 months in advance, so I'll start ordering my books for what's coming up. And they sent me an email yesterday, and I looked, and this is correct for some other books too, where now I'll not only go into Robin, Son of Batman, which is like a continuation kind of, even though they renumbered it, of Batman and Robin, which to me was like the best $2.99 book you could get. So when they end that book, they come back with Robin, Son of Batman. Now that's $3.99. Now I get in the solicitations yesterday that Wonder Woman is going to be $3.99. It's now not $2.99 anymore. It's $3.99. Now I get a discount because of ordering it through this, but to me that's not the point. I don't care about the 60-cent bump per book that it turns out to be for me. It's the point that it's going to hurt these comic shops more, because it would probably cost me like $60 a week if I went to a comic book store to get my books. And that's a lot of money. And for people who do go to comic shops, they'll be getting less books because they keep bumping up these prices. Now, I don't get Flash and Green Lantern, but I looked, and those prices were bumped up as well. So now those are $3.99 books. The next book that I get, that's another cover of that. I do get Aquaman. Aquaman is now a $3.99 book. So Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all those books that were $2.99 are now $3.99 books. I just think that's ridiculous. And they took away, like on the new 52 covers that were on the $3.99 books, like Superman, Batman, Justice League. They took away like that cardstock cover that used to be a really nice cover that I was like, okay, you know what? It's a $3.99 book. I know Batman's always going to be more expensive and people are going to get it. They could probably raise Batman, unfortunately, to like $8 and people would get it, which is sick. And I'd be one of those people as well, so I'm not blaming anyone or saying anything like that. But I do think it's ridiculous that these prices keep going up, and it feels like you're getting less product, which it's unfortunate. But anyway, that'll be my rant for today. If anybody has a comment on that or anybody wants to discuss that, just leave it down below and I'll get back to you or whatever. But so back to the books. Sorry about that if you guys don't like hearing that stuff. but I was just something on my mind, so I thought I'd discuss it. Okay, this was a good book. This was Robin, Son of Batman. This is the regular cover. And this is the Robbie Rodriguez 1 in 25 variant cover. This was a pretty good book. This is his pet, which he gets upset that when you call it Man Bat, because it got captured, so he had to go save it. And Dick Grayson makes an appearance in this, which is a pretty cool back and forth between him and Dick. So, and when he goes into his room, Batman goes out for the night and leaves him a sundae, an ice cream sundae that Alfred made. So this would lead me to believe that this is pre Batman 40 or Endgame. So, but this was a pretty good story. This is the Robbie Rodriguez cover, like I mentioned. Okay, now this is Dr. Fate #1. Pretty cool artwork. This is kind of like if you ever been into a New York City subway. This is the kind of tile that you see around. It was a good character. Khalid Nelson is a college graduate, and this is more of an origin story. Now, I will say, if you're going to get into this book, you're probably going to have to invest 3 to 4 issues in it if you want to, because they didn't jump right out the gate with magic and action and all kinds of craziness. This is definitely an origin story of how he becomes Dr. Fate and how he accepts the mantle and stuff like that. So to get into it, you're going to have to, if I don't know how many Dr. Fate fans there are out there, but if it's something you think you could get into, you're probably going to have to invest 3 or 4 issues to liking this. This is the 1 in 25 variant cover, which was pretty cool. Now, the last new book that I got this week is Martian Manhunter, and the White Martians are coming to Earth to take over, and he has to fight them. That's pretty much the gist of the story. I wasn't into it. I'll give it another issue or 2 because I really want this book to be good. I guess they figure these are the secondary books now, DC, and these are $2.99 if you want Martian Manhunter, you want Dr. Fate, but they've bumped up Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and the other ones to, I guess Batman and Superman price status. So, it was decent. I didn't love it. So, and here's the variant cover for it, the 1 in 25. So, it's a pretty cool cover. It's cool how he can shape-shift, how he can, he turned into this big, huge monster to save an airplane where he could just clutch it and take it down. So, and I just got 3 books this week that were back issue books that I liked that were, this is Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Comic Spider-Man #1. This was Miles Morales' first series. This was the first issue of that, so I picked this up. This I was very happy to get. This I could cross off my list of the Amazing Spider-Man #36, the 9/11 cover. A lot of them I see they have like the break because it's black, so it's very easy to break the spine there to see the white there. I didn't see any in that, so I was very happy to get this book. Could cross this off my Amazing Spider-Man list. And the last book I got was X Factor #1. I just picked it up because I see it and it was in really good shape and it wasn't a lot of money. So, well, anyway, this is a Tuesday, so I hope everybody gets the books they want on Wednesday. I hope everybody has a nice rest of the week. This is Kingpin PKR 316. Have a great day.